Welcome to This Week in Real Estate. I'm Sloan Brown.
And I'm Lee Tessier from Tessier Real Estate.
Something I think is really interesting is that, you guys have to know, so much about the money, the regulations, all that kind of stuff that you do. You also have to know about, you not only have to know about human behavior, you have to deal with it. You guys basically have to be kind of shrinks.
Yeah. We deal with the circle of life.
Yeah.
Anywhere from kids that when somebody's getting ready to sell a home, that the kids hate us because we're moving them from their friends,
right,
to, dealing with husband and wives and if they're having any issues or not, or, maybe they're getting married and starting buying something together, get them to agree on things.
Or maybe they're getting divorced.
Or, they're older now and now they're 80-something, the kids are involved, they're saying to them, we want you to live with us, or we want you to go into assisted living of some sort. It doesn't have to be fully assisted, but at least, hey, get some social interaction. Let's have meals prepared for you. Let's make sure somebody's overseeing medication. 2, hey, you need doctors and nurses and stuff checking on you. But people have to be mentally prepared for that. And a lot of the times that 80-something, they've been in their house 30, 40, 50 years, they don't want to move.
Yeah.
And now the kids are trying to get them to move, and the psychology behind it. And it takes a while. You're not having that conversation and saying, hey, it's ready to move. Sometimes I meet with them, and it's a year, 2 years down the road. Sometimes it's a couple of weeks, but in most cases, it's 6 months. We just settled one of my neighbor's dad. We just sold his house. We were prepping the house. It took a little while because had to get him to assisted living, then prep the house, then get it on the market, and then settle. That's probably a 6-month process total. So the less that person's involved, the better off they are. So that's where the kids are more involved in it. But it's very, very emotional, the psychological end of dealing with everybody's got stuff.
But on your end, too, because on the other hand, you're trying to make a living. So it's like, yes, you want to sell something. So part of, I would imagine, is when you're working, particularly, say, with new agents, is kind of helping train them how to keep their own emotions in check and deal with others.
Yeah, because it never can be about us. So that's what so many times agents like, well, this is my needs. I'm like, that doesn't matter. You could be a year, 2 years down the road. You just have to have enough stuff in your pipeline to work. And to me, it doesn't matter. We have enough going on. I'm never going to push somebody and say, hey, we need to get this on the market in a week or 2.
Right.
I don't care if it's a week or 6 months. It's got to be what fits in for them, and that the parent has to adapt to, I'm okay with this. Sometimes they're never okay with it, and sometimes they are okay, but it just takes a little while for them to go around. So if there's not a power of attorney involved, I would tell the kids definitely get a power of attorney so they can sign for the parent. But they've also got to make sure that they're helping get that parent on board to say, hey, I'm willing to go look at this. So whether it be like an Oak Crest or Brightview or some type of assisted living, it's good for them to go out and check them out because there's a lot they offer. The meals, all the entertainment, the happy hours and stuff that they're doing just to get the social interaction, which all of us as human beings need. Right. So they've got to get that met. And once they kind of see what's there, they feel a little bit better. But it's that longer process. It's nothing overnight. Don't, like as a kid, if you're selling your parents' house, make sure this is a long road ahead of you. Start way, way sooner than you think you're going to. While your parents still healthy, or they're, if they're 80-something, it's just a matter of, my grandmother's 92, she still lives on her own in a townhouse, and I'm like, all right, we've got to kind of rein you in and get you onto a one-floor house, too. So it's got to be what works for them.
Really interesting. Thank you, Dr. Lee.
You're welcome.
We'll see you next time.
All right.